Pay close attention, my dear child. I am your heavenly Father and your protector. I have been watching over you since the day you were formed in the womb, guiding your steps, wiping your tears, and holding your heart in my hands. There has never been a moment when I was far from you, even when you felt alone. Every sigh, every silent prayer, I have heard them all. I know the weight you carry, the burdens pressing on your soul, and the battles you face in silence. But do not be afraid, for I am with you. If you truly love the Lord, I urge you to watch until the very end, for I am about to work a miracle that will bring an end to all your troubles. You have wandered through valleys of uncertainty, searching for a sign, a whisper from heaven to assure you that you are seen. This is that moment. These words are not a coincidence. They are my voice, reaching into the depths of your spirit, calling you back to the refuge of my love. You have questioned your purpose, wrestled with doubt, and carried wounds that no one else can see. But I see them. I see you. And I tell you now, my grace is greater than your pain, my love stronger than your fear, and my mercy deeper than any mistake you have made. I have never measured your worth by your perfection, nor have I turned away from you in your moments of weakness. My child, I have walked beside you when you stumbled, lifted you when you fell, and sheltered you when the storm raged around you. I have shielded you from dangers you never even knew existed. You are not forsaken. You are chosen, cherished, and held in the arms of eternity. Breathe. Let go of the guilt, the shame, the lies that have told you that you are beyond redemption. You are not bound by your past. I am the God of new beginnings, the one who transforms ashes into beauty. There is no sin too great that my forgiveness cannot cover, no wound so deep that my healing cannot reach. If you hear my voice today, do not harden your heart. Run to me. You have felt the weight of the world pressing against your soul, the whispers of the enemy telling you that you are alone, that your prayers are in vain. But hear me now. Your prayers have never fallen on deaf ears. Every tear you have cried has been caught in my hands. Every plea recorded in my heart. You are heard. And I am moving on your behalf in ways you cannot yet see. In the heavenly realm, a battle is being fought for you. The forces of darkness have tried to steal your joy, to silence your faith, to fill your mind with fear. But I have sent my angels to encamp around you, to defend your destiny, to ensure that no weapon formed against you will prosper. The victory is already written in my name. Now I ask you, my beloved, will you trust me? Will you surrender your worries at my feet and allow me to be the author of your peace? Will you release the burdens you were never meant to carry and place them into my hands? If you do, you will witness my power unfold in your life. The chains that have bound you will shatter, the doors that have been locked against you will open, and the path that seemed lost will be illuminated. Do not let the world deceive you with its empty promises. The voices around you may offer fleeting happiness, but only I can give you eternal joy. Many will try to pull you away from my presence, enticing you with temporary pleasures. But remember this, nothing in this world compares to the love I have for you. Stay near to me, and I will fill you with a peace that cannot be shaken. If you have wronged others, seek forgiveness. If you have been wronged, give grace. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of my heart within you. In forgiving, you set yourself free from the prison of bitterness. Those who have hurt you may not deserve your kindness, but you did not deserve my mercy, and yet I gave it freely. Be my reflection in this world. Love as I have loved you. This moment is sacred. You are standing at the crossroads between fear and faith, between despair and hope. I am reaching out my hand. Will you take it? If you do, I will walk with you through every valley, stand beside you in every battle, and carry you when your strength fails. I will never abandon you. I have never abandoned you. Hold on, my child, for your breakthrough is near. The prayers you have whispered in the darkness are about to become testimonies of my faithfulness. Trust me, seek me, and you will find that I have been with you all along. If these words have stirred something deep within you, do not keep them to yourself. There is someone else who needs to hear them. Someone who is on the verge of giving up. Someone who is waiting for a sign. Be the vessel that carries my message to them. Share this truth, and let my love flow through you to others. Now go forth in confidence, knowing that my hand is upon you. Walk in the assurance that I have already paved the way. And when doubt creeps in, remember this: I am the Lord your God, and I will never fail you. Your time of restoration has come. Your miracle is at hand. Watch, and you will see my glory unfold before your eyes. Your provider. Walk forward with courage, for no step you take is unseen by me. With every breath, you are sustained by my mercy. Even in moments of silence, when you wonder if I am near, know that I am moving in ways beyond your comprehension. When the weight of expectation presses upon you, release it into my hands. The world demands ceaseless striving, but I call you to rest in my grace. Your worth is not defined by accolades or the validation of others. I have already declared you valuable, chosen, and beloved. Let that truth settle deep within you, silencing every voice that tells you otherwise. There will be days when discouragement whispers that you are not enough, that you have failed too many times, or drifted too far. Do not let these lies take root. My love is not based on your perfection, but on my unchanging nature. Even in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. I see the battles you fight in secret, the nights you have wept when no one else knew. I have counted each tear and stored them as precious. None of your pain is wasted. Every sorrow surrendered to me becomes a seed for future joy. Forgiveness is a key that unlocks chains, not only for others, but for you as well. If resentment lingers in your heart, let my grace wash it away. Harboring bitterness is like drinking poison and expecting another to suffer. Release it. Trust that I am the ultimate judge, and I will make all things right in my perfect time. The justice you seek is not forgotten. It is being prepared in ways you cannot yet see. Do not let fear dictate your decisions. The enemy thrives on doubt, feeding your mind with worst-case scenarios, but I have called you to walk in faith. Fear cripples, but faith liberates. Even now, I am leading you toward something greater, a path paved with purpose and divine appointments. Trust me when I say that what is ahead is worth the journey. Do not grow weary in well-doing. At the proper time, you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. I see the silent battles you face, the moments when your spirit feels too weak to continue. But you must know this: I have never abandoned you. Even when you cannot feel my presence, I am holding you steady. The storms in your life do not define you. The trials you endure do not determine your destiny. I am the author of your story, and I have written victory over every chapter. When the enemy tries to overwhelm you with thoughts of unworthiness, remember who you are in me. You are a warrior, clothed in my righteousness, a beacon of my light. The shadows may try to intimidate you, but they have no power over the one who walks in my name. Speak my promises over your life. Stand firm in the assurance that nothing formed against you shall prosper. The weapons may be forged, but they will not succeed. You belong to me, and I will fight for you in the stillness of your heart. Listen for my voice. The world shouts, demanding your attention, but I speak in a whisper, drawing you closer. Be still and know that I am God. In that quiet place, I will reveal to you the mysteries of my kingdom, the depths of my love. Do not rush past these moments. In stillness, I strengthen you. In quiet trust, I prepare you for what is to come. There will be days of great joy when your heart overflows with gratitude, when laughter echoes in your home. Cherish those moments, but do not fear the valleys that follow. Seasons change, but my love remains. Even in sorrow, you are never forsaken. The same hands that shape the stars hold your heart with tenderness. I will never let you go. Your prayers do not fall on deaf ears. Each one rises before me like incense, a fragrance that fills the heavens. Even when answers seem delayed, know that I am working. My timing is perfect, and what I have promised will come to pass. Keep believing, keep trusting, keep walking in faith. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. As you go about your day, remember this: you are not alone. I walk beside you in every moment, in every decision, in every challenge. Lift your eyes and see that I am near. I am your peace in the chaos, your strength in the struggle, your joy in the sorrow. Lean on me, and you will never falter. Hold fast to these words, for they are life. They are truth. They are my heart speaking directly to yours. Do not merely read them. Live them. Let them transform you, renew you, and guide you into the fullness of what I have prepared for you. My love is unshakable, my grace unending. You are mine, now and forever. Walk boldly in that truth and watch as my glory unfolds in your life. No shadow too thick that my light cannot pierce. Even when you feel buried beneath the weight of life's trials, know this: you are not forgotten. My eyes have never left you, and my hands have never ceased working on your behalf. Every tear you have cried, I have collected. Every prayer, even the ones whispered in exhaustion, has reached me. You are never beyond my reach. When the night feels endless, when silence seems to stretch beyond what you can endure, trust that I am already at work. The delay you perceive is not denial, it is preparation. I am aligning circumstances, shaping hearts, and refining you for the blessings I have ordained. Do not lose heart when things do not unfold according to your timetable. My ways are higher, my vision broader, and my wisdom infinite. What seems like stagnation is often a season of hidden growth, where roots deepen and character is fortified. Do not be swayed by the voices that whisper despair. The enemy would have you believe that you are alone, that you are too broken to be restored, too weary to press on. But listen closely, my beloved. I have called you by name. I have spoken life over you. My plans for you are to prosper you, to give you hope and a future. Lift your eyes and fix them on me. Do not let fear dictate your steps. Even when the road ahead is obscured, walk in faith, knowing that I go before you, making paths in the wilderness, streams in the desert. You may feel the weight of past mistakes pressing upon you, whispering lies of unworthiness. But hear me, you are not defined by your failures. I am the God of redemption, the one who turns ashes into beauty, mourning into joy. Lay down your guilt, release your shame. I have already paid the price for your freedom. Accept it, walk in it. Let my grace cover you like the morning dew, fresh and renewing with each day. You are not bound by the chains of yesterday. Step forward into the newness I have prepared for you. You have asked for signs, for confirmations that I am near. But my love is not always revealed in grand displays. It is in the steady sunrise, the gentle breeze that soothes your weary soul, the unexpected kindness of a stranger. It is in the quiet moments, when you sense peace beyond reason, in the laughter of a child, in the melody of a song that speaks to your heart at just the right time. I am in every detail, weaving together a story of hope, redemption, and love. So stand firm when the storms rage, anchor yourself in my promises. When doubt creeps in, counter it with my truth. When fear grips your heart, call upon my name, and I will answer. I am the lifter of your head, the restorer of your soul. There is no battle you fight alone, no burden you bear without my strength upholding you. My love for you is relentless, my presence unshakable. Take heart, my child. The dawn is breaking. The season of sorrow will not last forever. Your prayers have not fallen on deaf ears. I am moving, shifting, preparing. Soon you will see the fulfillment of what I have spoken. And when that day comes, you will look back and see that through every trial, every delay, every moment of uncertainty, I was there, guiding, shaping, loving you into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. So rise, shake off the weight of despair, step forward with courage. Let my love be your foundation, my peace your compass. You were created for more than mere survival. You were made to thrive, to shine, to be a testament to my unfailing goodness. The best is not behind you, it is ahead. Walk in faith, for I am with you always. I see every injustice, every tear, and every heartache. My heart grieves with those who suffer, and I move in ways beyond human understanding to bring restoration. Even when you do not perceive it, I am raising up those who will be instruments of my healing. those who will advocate for justice, and those who will be a voice for the voiceless. Do not lose heart. Even in a world that seems overshadowed by darkness, my light shines ever brighter. I have planted my truth in the hearts of those who walk in my ways, and through them, my love flows into places where hope appears lost. Be one of those vessels. Let your life be a testimony that love conquers hate, that kindness dissolves cruelty, and that faith stands unshaken, even in adversity. You may think you are too small to make a difference, but consider the ripple effect of a single act of love, a gentle word spoken in encouragement, a compassionate hand extended to the weary, a choice to forgive rather than retaliate. All these are seeds sown into the fabric of eternity. I use the humble and the willing to accomplish the extraordinary. You do not need a grand platform to be significant in my kingdom. Simply walk in obedience, trust in my timing, and let love be your banner. There are moments when life's burdens weigh so heavily upon you that you wonder how much more you can endure. You carry responsibilities, fears, and uncertainties that seem to multiply with each passing day. But hear me now. You were never meant to carry these burdens alone. I am your strength when you are weak, your refuge when you are weary, your stronghold when you feel defenseless. Lay your burdens at my feet. Do not pick them up again. Trust that I am working. Even when the weight does not immediately lift, I am refining you, shaping you, and preparing you for a greater glory than you can now comprehend. Trials are not meant to break you, but to build within you a steadfast spirit, one that can weather every storm and still stand firm. Consider the refining fire through which gold is purified. The heat does not destroy, it cleanses. So too, your struggles refine you, revealing the strength and resilience I have placed within you. When you feel overwhelmed, remember that you are being prepared for something far greater than your current circumstances. Do not resist the process. Lean into it, knowing that I am molding you into a vessel of honor. You may ask why pain exists, why trials persist, and why suffering touches even the innocent. Know that I do not delight in suffering, nor do I cause it needlessly. The brokenness in this world is a result of sin, of choices that have turned away from my ways. Yet even in the midst of suffering, I bring redemption. I weave beauty from ashes, light from darkness, and hope from despair. What the enemy intends for harm, I transform for good. In your most broken moments, I am nearest. When you feel unseen, unheard, or forgotten, rest assured that I am holding you closer than ever. I collect your tears, I understand the cries of your heart, even when words fail you, and I am always working on your behalf. There is no wound too deep that my healing cannot reach. No betrayal so severe that my love cannot restore. No failure so great that my grace cannot redeem. You are never beyond my ability to make all things new. I also see the dreams buried within you, the ones you have placed on the shelf, convinced that time has passed you by. But I am the God who breathes life into dry bones, who calls forth new beginnings from places thought desolate. Dare to believe again. Dare to trust that what I have placed in you is not forgotten, nor has it been wasted. Your past does not define you. Your mistakes do not disqualify you. I am far more interested in where you are going than in where you have been. My mercies are new every morning, and my plans for you remain unshaken. Do not let fear or discouragement hold you back from stepping into the purpose for which you were created. Even now, I am opening doors before you, setting divine appointments in motion, and aligning circumstances in ways you cannot yet perceive. Walk forward with faith, knowing that I go before you, making a way where there seems to be none. As you move forward, let gratitude be the song of your heart. Even in trials, cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, not because you are blind to hardship, but because you choose to fix your eyes on me, the author and finisher of your faith. Gratitude shifts your perspective, turning your heart from despair to hope, from scarcity to abundance, from fear to confidence in my unfailing provision. And now, beloved, as you reflect on these words, allow my peace to settle over you like a gentle rain. Let it seep into the depths of your soul, washing away every trace of anxiety and doubt. Breathe in my presence and exhale every worry. You are loved beyond measure. You are chosen, set apart, and called to walk in the fullness of life I have prepared for you. Rise in courage, walk in faith, love without fear, and know that wherever you go, I am with you now and forevermore. You are entrusted with my message, my love, and my truth. Walk with confidence, knowing that I have prepared the way before you. You will encounter moments when standing for righteousness feels like standing alone. But know this, the heavens watch, the angels surround, and my spirit strengthens you. The world may not always acknowledge your obedience, but eternity records it. Every act of faithfulness, no matter how small, is seen and honored in my kingdom. Remember that power is not in the loudest voice or the most forceful argument, but in the unwavering conviction of a soul anchored in me. You do not need to manipulate, coerce, or prove yourself to the world. My truth, when spoken in love, carries its own authority. When you live in alignment with my ways, your life itself becomes a testimony, a radiant reflection of my presence. As you navigate relationships, let love be your guiding principle. But do not mistake love for complacency. True love speaks truth even when it is uncomfortable. It sets boundaries where necessary and refuses to compromise righteousness for approval. Love does not mean tolerating harm, nor does it mean sacrificing your soul to maintain temporary peace. Love is courageous, and sometimes it requires you to walk away from what hinders your growth in me. Know the difference between extending grace and enabling destruction. Wisdom will teach you when to hold on and when to let go. There will be times when your prayers seem unanswered, when silence stretches longer than expected, and doubt creeps in like a shadow. In those moments, trust that I am still working. Delay does not mean denial. Some answers take time because I am orchestrating details you cannot yet perceive. Others remain hidden for a season, refining your faith and deepening your dependence on me. Hold on, keep praying, keep believing. At the right time, clarity will come, and you will see that I was always at work, aligning things for your good. Do not be afraid of change. Growth often requires stepping into the unknown, leaving behind the familiar to embrace the divine. When you cling too tightly to what is comfortable, you risk missing the greater things I have prepared for you. Trust that I am the architect of new beginnings, the author of transformation. When I call you forward, step with courage. I will not let your foot slip. If I close a door, it is because I have something better. If I remove something from your life, it is because it no longer serves your journey. Walk with the assurance that I am guiding you toward something greater. In moments of trial, remember that you are not a victim of circumstance, but a victor through me. Challenges are not meant to destroy you. They are opportunities for growth, for resilience, for testimony. Even when the storm rages, you have an anchor that holds firm. Let adversity refine you, not define you. Do not allow hardships to make you bitter, but rather let them mold you into a vessel of greater strength, compassion, and wisdom. Your time on this earth is limited, yet every moment carries eternal significance. Do not waste your days in worry, in fear, or in regret. Live with intention, knowing that each day is a gift, an opportunity to reflect my light, to show kindness, to speak life. The enemy thrives on distraction, filling your mind with trivial concerns, keeping you preoccupied with things that do not matter in the grand scheme of eternity. Refuse to be consumed by what is temporary. Fix your gaze on what is lasting, on what draws you closer to me. Forgiveness is a key that unlocks freedom. Carrying resentment is like drinking poison and expecting another to suffer. Let go of bitterness, even when the wound is deep. Not because the offense was insignificant, but because your heart is too valuable to be chained to anger. I am the ultimate judge. I see all, and I will deal with every wrong in my perfect justice. Release the burden, and let me heal what was broken. When you forgive, you do not excuse. You free yourself from the weight that hinders your own joy and peace. You are called to be a light in the darkness, a city on a hill that cannot be hidden. Your influence extends further than you realize. People are watching, listening, observing how you live, how you respond, how you love. Be mindful of your witness. Live in such a way that others see me through you. Not in perfection, but in authenticity, in grace, in humility. When you falter, let repentance be swift. When you succeed, let gratitude overflow. Your life is a testimony in motion, a living letter of my love and truth to the world. Do not let fear dictate your steps. Fear is a liar, a thief that steals joy, opportunities, and purpose. I have not called you to shrink back in timidity, but to stand boldly in faith. When fear whispers that you are not enough, that you will fail, that the road is too difficult, silence it with my promises. You are more than a conqueror. You are chosen. You are equipped. You are never alone. The same power that raised Christ from the dead resides in you. Walk in that power, my beloved. Let your life be an offering of worship, not just in song, but in the way you love, the way you serve, the way you trust. Let your days be marked by an awareness of my presence, by an unwavering faith that refuses to be shaken by circumstances. The world will change, people will come and go, seasons will shift, but I remain the same. My love for you is constant. My plans for you are good. My presence with you is eternal. Rest in that truth. Live in that assurance. Now go forth, not in your own strength, but in mine. Not with hesitation, but with boldness. Not with doubt, but with faith. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Do not let fear hold you back from the life I have planned for you. Fear is a thief, robbing you of joy, paralyzing your steps, and clouding your vision. But I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Walk in that truth. When the shadows of doubt creep in, call upon my name. I am your refuge and your strong tower. My perfect love casts out all fear, and in my presence you will find the courage to move forward. You are not created to live a life of timidity, shrinking back from challenges, or cowering in uncertainty. I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill your purpose. Trust in my strength, not your own. When the road ahead seems uncertain, remember that I am the one who goes before you, making a way in the wilderness and streams in the desert. I do not ask you to understand every step. I ask you to trust me and take the next one. Let gratitude be the song of your heart in every circumstance. Give thanks, for gratitude shifts your perspective. It lifts your eyes from what is lacking to the abundance of my provision. It reminds you that even in trials, I am working all things for your good. A thankful heart is a heart that sees my hand at work in every detail of life. Let praise be your weapon against despair, and let joy be your testimony in the face of adversity. The enemy will try to convince you that you are alone, that your prayers go unheard, that your struggles are unnoticed. Do not believe these lies. I am closer than your very breath. I bottle every tear, hear every whisper, and understand even the groanings of your heart that words cannot express. You are not alone. You are deeply known, fully loved, and eternally held in my embrace. When you feel forgotten, remember that I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Be mindful of the influences you allow into your life. The voices you listen to shape your thoughts, and your thoughts shape your actions. Guard your mind against negativity, deception, and anything that contradicts my truth. Fill your heart with what is pure, noble, and praiseworthy. My word is your shield and your compass. Let it be the foundation upon which you stand. When the world's noise grows loud, retreat into my presence, where clarity and peace abound. Remain faithful in the small things. The world celebrates the grand and the visible, but I see what is done in secret. I honor faithfulness in the unseen moments, in your prayers, your acts of kindness, your sacrifices that no one acknowledges. Keep sowing seeds of goodness, even when you do not see immediate fruit. In due time, you will reap a harvest. Your faithfulness is not in vain. Every act of obedience, no matter how small, moves heaven and leaves an eternal impact. Do not grow weary in doing good. There will be times when you feel drained, when love feels costly, when kindness is met with indifference. Press on. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and I will renew your strength. You will run and not grow weary, walk and not faint. Lean into my grace, and I will sustain you. Your labor in love is never wasted. When you serve others, you serve me. When you love the unlovable, you reflect my heart. Keep going, for your reward is greater than anything this world can offer. Remember that the trials you face are not meant to break you, but to refine you. I am the potter, and you are the clay. Sometimes the shaping process is uncomfortable, but trust that my hands are steady. I am molding you into a vessel of honor, prepared for every good work. Do not resist the refining fire, for it is in the fire that impurities are burned away, and the true strength of your faith is revealed. I am with you in the fire, and I will bring you through it stronger than before. Let love be your defining mark. The world will know you are mine by the way you love, without conditions, without expectations, without seeking repayment. Love extravagantly, just as I have loved you. Forgive freely, as you've been forgiven. Extend grace, just as you have received it. Love is not merely a feeling, but a choice, a commitment to reflect my heart in all that you do. When it is hard to love, draw from my well, for my love never runs dry. Your journey will not always be easy, but it will always be worth it. Keep your eyes on eternity. This life is but a vapor, a fleeting moment in the grand story of eternity. Do not live merely for temporary gain, but invest in what lasts forever. Store up treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust can destroy. Seek first my kingdom, and everything else will fall into place. Your faithfulness today echoes into eternity. You are not defined by your past, your mistakes, your failures, your regrets. They do not hold the final word over your life. I do. I have redeemed you, restored you, and called you my own. Walk in the freedom I have given you. Do not let shame or guilt chain you to yesterday. I have set you free, and whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Lift your head, for I am doing a new thing in your life. Walk boldly in the newness of my grace. Let hope be your anthem. No matter what storms arise, no matter what battles you face, you have this unshakable hope. I am with you, I am for you, and I will never leave you. Let this hope anchor your soul. Speak life, live with purpose, shine brightly in a world that so desperately needs my light. You are my beloved, my masterpiece, my chosen one. Walk in that identity, knowing that the best is yet to come in me. Now go, and let these words dwell richly in your heart. Let them shape your thoughts, direct your steps, and inspire your actions. You are never alone. My love surrounds you, my grace upholds you, and my promises sustain you. Carry this truth with you always, and let it be the foundation upon which you stand. You are deeply loved, eternally cherished, and divinely purposed. Go forward in faith, for I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Amen.